Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one fouled off. Ball one there. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Casas. Bader is out. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
The right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Story sends it over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Going 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah.
Next pitch is outside.
Nope, that's foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Back here in Boston. And today's starter, David Festa. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Back now at Fenway. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Outside. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Batting second.
And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Alex Bregman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner on the go. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Runner at second here, one gone. Line drive and foul ball. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Correa puts it away, and there's 2 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Top of the second, here's Royce Lewis.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Crawford back to work. On the ground, and that's just foul. Foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Struck him out looking. Here's Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And first offering is fouled off. Bride getting the start at second, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that misses. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A laser to left. It's 3-1. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here is Connor Wong. Fly ball down the line. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And there's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Foul ball there.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fastball for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. And it's a full count. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fastball is outside. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this, it is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster, because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
So the batting order turns over. So here's Bader now. Grounded out his first time. They say you win. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of.
I mean, the green monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something, but I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the pitch. That one hammered left field. And it's off the green monster. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Nope,
just missed. Man at first, 1 away.
1-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And Devers hits that one. And it's caught for the out. So a man aboard. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, leading off, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So digging in, Byron Buxton went down on strikes his first time through. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A massive home run, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. He was late there. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And he'll be safe at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that. Red Sox leading it by 2. Inside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Caught him looking for the K. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Casas tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And now they have a base runner at second. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. Fly to center his first time.
All 1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Out there to center. Buxton makes the catch. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Garrett Whitlock takes over on the mound.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Left field, way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there.
Bye-bye.
He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-3. Here's Trevor Larnach. Struck out looking his first time. That's outside, and that's ball one. Larnach in his fourth year, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brian Jeffers getting ready to hit. Jeffers checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that will end the inning. Back in Boston, now here is Jarren Duran.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 54, Danny Hula.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, David Hamilton.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Bader up to the plate. Whitlock back to work. In the air, right side. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. That one misses. And it's 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one.
On the mound now, Liam Hendricks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gap. They
swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. An absolute smash to left. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here is Royce Lewis. That one outside. Ball one. And downstairs, Hendricks. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pick.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Check swing, went around, and that is strike one. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe... This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits off the monster.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Stepping in, Jonah Bride. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball two.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-2.
And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's going to be Rafael Devers. And fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right field.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. On to France. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trevor Story. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Ty France. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weisser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-4. Larnach stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. One away. So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next one is off the play, and it's 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Larnach, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
0-1.
Pitch misses. 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
We got full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4. Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 3. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Luis Guerrero. He's into the game with the bases empty. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering is outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one the other way. Story sends it to first, and Correa retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Gets down, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Casas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering upstairs. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Cedar Rafaela digs in now.
Oh, 1.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And now it's even 1-1.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side. Over to Correa. That ends the frame. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Guerrero measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Off the plate inside, and 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's going to be ruled a swing. Now at the plate, Ty France. Swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's outside.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Twins up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Now back.
And now here is Ryan Jeffers. Just missed. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, there's the strike. And a good eye there.
Inside, ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Harrison Bader, the next Twin up to hit. So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run across, throw into third, and he's got a 2-run triple.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Warner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here is Alex Bregman. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here's Rafael Devers. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Outside low. Now 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. All muscle to center field. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-6. Abreu stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. That one hammered center field. And that is that. We go to the ninth, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Kelly back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
One down, base is empty. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Boston, last chance for the home team. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3. Flyouts. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida. 1 out, the base is empty for him. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hard hit, right side. On to France. And a couple of quick outs. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Jarren Duran will hit next. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded.